Hello and welcome to NewFilmmakers Los Angeles in partnership with Movie Maker magazine. My name is Danny DeLillo and we're here at the Camera Los Angeles show in West Hollywood. I'm with Alex and Miles with their movie Panty Boy. Let's take a look at the clip.
You know I'm looking for something serious, right?
I just don't want to scare you off.
I had to say that without actually laughing my head off. For those that, thank you so much for both being here, by the way. It's a pleasure, and thank you for sharing your film with us. For those that haven't seen Panty Boy, tell us a brief synopsis.
Well, this couple's in bed and they're in a new, like, flowering relationship, a very vulnerable point in their lives where one thing could snowball and ruin everything, or one moment can launch them into a happy marriage. And he happens to have a interesting fetish. Yeah. So she confronts him about it, and they make a decision.
Well, I mean, it's entertaining from start to finish. Dare I ask, where did the inspiration come for the story?
Well, I think about the worst case scenario with, like, everyone has, like, the Rolodex of men or women that they date, and you just think about, like, what happened there, what went wrong there, and I just kind of play off those, like, horrible thoughts of, because I always feel like you're in a moment where things could change. So I was like, well, let's exaggerate it with Panty Boy. And it grossly exaggerated, but that's kind of the way I think.
Alex writes, like, kind of in an absurdist manner, and so, like, we read this, he showed me the script, and, like, I thought, this is a story that's never, like, been told before.
Yeah.
And it deserves to be in the universe.
Yeah.
So.
Mars, how did you come about being involved? Obviously, you worked together, but how did you come about being involved in the project?
Right, yeah, we had a writer's group together, and we were just playing ideas off each other, and this script was part of that, and we were really eager to, like, try to produce something, to film something, so I thought, let's do this one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's just bizarre, and
it'd be fun.
I mean, it looks like, I mean, I don't see how you can't not have fun making this film. I mean, it really was hysterical. I sort of wonder, obviously once you've written this thing, think, let's do it. Let's put this out to the universe, as you said. How do you go casting that? Like, what do you have to...
Well, I had a friend who was, like, comfortable enough, Stephen Busby.
Great job.
He's really great. I always just thought about, like, he's a beautiful looking man, and let's see how funny he's really funny. He's an improviser, and, like, I was just like, he's the guy. He's the guy. I'm gonna put him in a bed, and it was actually my bedroom, so I was like, it was kind of weird for me to be like, oh, okay. Just watching someone in my bed.
You guys are about the same height.
Exactly.
And you also have an Asian girlfriend.
I have an Asian girlfriend. So I was like, what are you trying to say here?
So you've got him and his on-screen girlfriend there. When it comes to directing, how do you, because obviously you've got a level of comedy there that's just, and they both just made it so well as the rest of your ensemble cast as well. But how do you go about, directing? Do you kind of leave it up as he was an improviser, or is it something that you kind of...
Well, it wasn't really a script that has much improv in it, but I just liked playing with the reactions, and just I kind of poke fun at, like, romance in the bedroom with reactions, just like seeing how much they care for each other with how silly it is. You're playing such a silly thing straight.
Yeah.
So the main thing was to, like, for the actors to, like, play as straight as possible. Like, for them it's very serious. Yeah. But the context of it is very funny for the audience.
Yeah, that's right. That's very interesting. Was there any kind of... Did you have any challenges making it? Was it kind of easy?
I mean, it was a one day of just getting everything, the outdoor and the indoor. So, like, logistically, it was insane. But
we had one main challenge where, because of our low budget, we opted to not get a film permit, which you should always get. But this one we didn't, and we were filming in a park, and right as we were getting we didn't get our last shot with the cop, and a film permit guy came and kicked us out. So we actually got that shot in his backyard, and you can't really tell.
We fixed everything.
We fixed it.
It was great.
So it was okay in the end.
Completely legal. Everything.
Yeah.
By
Okay.
the book.
Good.
Exactly.
FilmLA, I would love to know.
FilmLA.
That. Yeah. Thank you.
It's a great service.
Our major sponsor. Yeah. No. Well, I mean, again, it's when you're independent filmmaking, you really have to sort of utilize your resources. Although you did get a lot of, cast or people, holding up panties. How do you accumulate all of those people together
We're
in this
talking like
panty daydream?
Now we're endangering ourselves.
Well, my best resource for the strangest looking kind of extras will be Craigslist. they seem to come out of the woodwork.
So you actually went to Craigslist to...
All those
True.
people are from Craigslist, except one person was our friend. But yeah, a lot of Craigslist extras, and we paid them minimum wage.
They're all paid,
Yeah.
but they're at the craft table and they're just like eating and complaining, which is funny. They're like, "You don't have enough power bars. Oh, I guess this'll do." And it's like eating. I was like, Jesus.
I think that is a move in itself of just, hiring your sort of, extras to hold up, panties for
Yeah.
Craigslist. And
Yeah.
that's
Very
brilliant.
nice, but
Yeah.
some of them kind of scared me.
Yeah.
They were a little scary. One person had his eye like looking in another direction.
God damn it.
One
Wow.
guy came as a construction worker. We didn't tell him that, so it was perfect. I don't know.
That's actually quite brilliant. I think that you went to Craigslist to get that right. I'm glad I asked that question. Well, that's amazing. Now, obviously, it's a short film, and you still have to, amazingly capture this sort of like moment of this guy. Like when you're actually making this film, do you particularly do it in a short period of time? Is there what challenges do you kind of like find as when you're kind of making this project? Because you've got to get in, you've got to get out, you've got to get it done, you've got to move on. Is that what's...
Well, I had help, and I can't really focus on... I don't know. I don't really worry. I try not to worry about that, like the timing, because I have Miles that help me with like, well, they have to eat now. These guys have to eat. So I was like, okay, I guess you're right. I'm just like trying to have fun, because you can't make a comedy and just be too upset about like the time of day and we gotta get this shot and this shot. And
Yeah.
It's like, well, my friend told me that we need to get these extras. Like that's big scene at the end has to be done early. So I was like, all right, well, cool. Because you can be worried, but why? You're trying to make something fun.
I think it's a really important thing as well. Definitely when making a comedy of this style as well. Yeah, most definitely.
And also, I'll add that you can't take your pre-production for granted, because like we both also work, to pay the bills. So we have to find time in between to like meet and plan the whole shoot and get everything locked in and all the casting and all the finding locations. So it like prepping is like key, and then everything should be good to go for the one shoot day.
Yeah, no, I mean, you did a fantastic job. What was it like to have Panty Boy at New Filmmakers LA in front of an audience? It must be quite amazing for your particular film, being so funny to hear people's reactions watching your film.
I mean, it's funny because I feel like, I worry about like, is this joke gonna land? Is this one not gonna hit? And then most of them did,
Yeah.
But I mean, and then it's all centered around like one premise. So I was just like, well, if that doesn't work, then this whole thing is just garbage. But no, I think it was good, and we were one of the only comedies, so
it's way better in front of an audience. Like we would show it to like one person at a time, and then
because some people have like a little like they're not
and
as
it's very awkward.
They're more
It could
honest
be
with how
awkward.
they laugh. They're not like trying to laugh. They're just like, So it's like he doesn't laugh much as a watcher,
Yeah.
But some other people laugh more. So then an audience will just help you gauge, like whether people are like, or
Yeah. I think it's nice. I feel like even whether it's your kind of style, but it really has got its stamp on your style of comedy there. It's a sort of particular niche in itself, but it's really fun. It's really fun to watch. It really is. What's next for you both?
Well, we're writing. I'm sharing with him ideas about like 15 to 20 minute ideas for like something that could be a series, or something along that range, but still funny and bizarre in my own.
We're thinking like maybe we could similar comedy niche that Panty Boy was, not necessarily a sexual fetish, but that similar absurdist niche as a series in some way or form.
I think it's got to happen. I think you guys have got to make it. You've got to just shock our audiences with new and exciting things, and I think that's one thing that's nice, isn't it? It's always nice when you're comedic writers and directors. It's nice to shock your audience and be like, whoa, I didn't see that coming. This is like completely thrown me.
We're just trying to have fun and just live in exciting moments and not try to bog down anything, you know? Even when things are slow, you just kind of want more. I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, can you imagine how awesomely relaxed it is to work with you both? I think it's amazing. I think I'm sure everyone enjoyed it very, very much. But no, thank you both for bringing Panty Boy to us. It's never a thrill not to say that. It's so funny. But no, thank you both for bringing it to us, and I can't wait to see. I hope this series takes place because it'll be really, really great for us all to see.
It's going to be called Panty Man.
Panty Man, we're moving up. Okay, fantastic. Well,
it's not, but
yeah. It's a non-exclusive exclusive right there.
Yeah.
There you go. Well, thank you both very much. You're both very talented, so I really appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you.